Everyone joined. Let's see. Yeah, everyone able to see?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So now you can observe, say automatically the browser open. I'm not open, and you can observe also recording events. So this recording events increasing means your script is recording in the backend. If it is a stuck means your script is not recording, we can observe. Now what we are doing is launch is completed. Next step, what we need to do?
Login.
Login, right? So we need to give for the transaction name, like what you are doing, you need to give for the start transaction. Like I am doing for the login, you need to give for the login and click on OK. And now you need to do for the login details, enter for the username and password and click for the login button. So login is completed or not? If it is completed, you need to end the transaction. This is the login ended. After that, what we are doing? Next transaction. Click on flight.
Click on flights.
Click on flight.
Flights.
Click on OK. Now click for the flights. So you should wait for the until the page loaded. After that only you need to end the transaction. End transaction. Click for the click on flights. Now next transaction what?
Find flight.
Flight. Means we are finding the flight. So means start what you are doing, you need to do. After end also you need to give for the proper end. So find flight, and now you need to select for the departure city and arrival city, whatever maybe you can select, and dates also. And if you want for the window seat, you can select. If you want for the first coach or business, you can select. Click on continue. See here also you are selecting for the flight. So if you want to give for the separate transaction also, we can end the find flight. And what is the next transaction? We are selecting for the flight.
Okay.
Flight. And select for the any one of the flight and click on continue. Select flight is completed or not. If it is completed, we need to end the this transaction. And next transaction what?
Payment.
Payment details. So you need to give for the transaction name is payment details and click for the OK button. And now you need to perform the payment details. You need to give for the address details and this all details and credit card number and expire date of the credit card you need to give and click on continue. See, thank you for booking through web tour application where ticket book is successfully completed. Okay. So now see, now you need to end the transaction, right? Click for the payment details. Final transaction what?
Log out.
Log out. So you need to give for the log out. So start transaction we need to give and end transaction also we need to give. And you need to click for the sign up. Now your entire business flow is completed. So you need to end the transaction what? Sign log out. Then what you need to record, everything is done, right? Actually my business flow will be ticket booking and after that log out. So everything is done. We need to stop record button. This is the stop record button. Just click for that stop. See, now you can observe after stop recording, automatically the code will be generated in our script. So it is loading for the recording report. So you should wait until the report is generated. Yeah, now you can observe everything is recording is done, and so now go to the action, and here we can observe the code is automatically generated. You did for the front end, and everything is the code is written here. So we can observe here. So this is the launch transaction. When it is open, right, starting itself, it is open for the launch. And after launch, what we did? Login. Login. You can observe I given start transaction, LR start transaction, login. Means login is started here with submit data. This started login. We can observe username password also. We can observe we are given this username password. And after this login is ended, LR end transaction login. Means this code is belongs to only login. And after that, you can come to the next transaction. What transaction we are given? Click on select.
Click on flights.
So now you can observe LR start transaction, click on flights. And it is started and it is ended here. And come to the next transaction. Which
Find flight.
find flight. We are find the flight like departure city and arrival city, and we are selected for the windows. So you can select for the C type is the business. So what are you are selected there, everything is recorded here. So this is the find flight. After find flight is completed, which transaction we are selected? Selecting the flight. So some
Flight.
air 342 flight I selected. This is the flight number. And after selecting flight is completed, payment details.
Payment.
So we are pass for the first name, last name, and credit card number and expiry date of the credit card you are provided. So now go to the final transaction, log out.
Log out.
So means by seeing also we need to identify that okay, this code is belongs to the sign out code and this code is belongs to the sum, because how you are identifying, you are already given for the transaction names, LR start transaction and end transaction. So just will one time just execute, just see the replay button, just you can click for that replay button. So now you can observe it is a script is executing. You can see the runtime viewer also. So first it is going to the launch. See, you can observe initializing, it's launching. So it is a, you can observe launching, flight booking and completing. So your script will be pass. See, now your script will be pass. Now just you can see the results. See, this is the transactions you are given, login, click on flight, find flight, select flight, payment, logout. So how many times you are executed? One time only executed. One time you can observe how much response time it is happen. Login is 1 minute 296 296 milliseconds and click on flight 470 milliseconds. So actually how you are getting this? If you not given for start transaction end transaction, you are unable to calculate for this response time, like year to year how much response time it is happening, we don't know. So that is why very key point for the scripting point of view, when you are recording the script, you need to give for the proper transaction names. Last start you need to give, end also you need to give. Then only it is calculated for the your response time. So now you can observe launch is there in the report. Can go to the replay summary. Launch is there.
No.
There. Because we are not given for the launch transaction. You can go is here. Going to start. So login is started here. Before login, like before login, right, we need for the launch. This is code from the launch. So if you not given, it is calculated here. How much response time happen launch is calculated. You can
Not
there, not there. So that is why each and every transaction we need to give here. Now we can do for the manual also. We can possible start transaction, end transaction. So how to we can give for the manually means you can select for this code. You can select this code and click on for the right button. So click on right button and here we have the surround with the transactions. Then you need to give for the transaction name. Launch. Okay. Now you can observe start transaction scheme and end transaction also it's okay. So if you miss any transaction, you can give for the one or two transaction. Manual also is possible. But every transaction we can give for the manual, it's not possible because exactly which code is belongs to this transaction exactly we don't know. That is why when you are recording the script at that time only you need to give for the proper transaction names. So now we'll save this and just again one more time we'll execute. Now it is calculate launch or not we can observe and we'll close our class. See now you can observe it is launching and login and click on the payment and log. So it is execution done. Now we'll see this launch URL. Now how much response time it happen you are able to see here. 4.149. See for one user point of view. Login, it is happen for this. Click on flight is happen for this. So select the flight and payment detail. So each and every transaction. So if you not given transaction, in controller you can execute 100 user also. You are unable to see the transaction response time. So very important point for the when you record the script, you need to record from the properly like this. So as of now, anyone have any doubts? Hello?
No, sir.
Yeah. So thank you for joining and we'll meet for tomorrow and we'll continue our classes and you guys can start from the recording these all things. Okay. And we'll continue our classes. Thank you. Bye everyone.